that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, never easy, and these things do happen. You know, they've had that adrenaline buzz of the start. As again, you can just see how quickly Martin Pilkington is trying to close once again on Duke for P6, and Giordano is closing. Haley and Hartnell not too far behind. So with 10 minutes gone, we still just over 10 minutes gone. We still have Critchley. He's leading by about 3.2 seconds now ahead of Chris Crossman. As there's the move. Oh, now that was very close. Going towards the outside into club was Jordan Ruddock on Aaron Walker. They make it nice and cleanly through. But I think Ruddock was looking at the switchback there on the second part, and it's a second gear corner. You're entering it in about 50 miles an hour, and you're exiting it at about 65. You're going up through third. You're putting the power down. You're trying to get the run on the opposition as they go through Abbey and Farm Curve. And now into Village, and it's a tight right-hander here. Second gear, taking around 60 miles an hour, minding out for the sausage curves. Then it's a left again at the loop. Slowest part on the circuit. First gear, all the way down the gearbox, and it's around 45, 50 miles an hour. But then they start accelerating onto the Wellington Straight here, Steve, and they're building, and they're already exiting at around 110, and they're going to break from around 150 miles an hour in fifth, back down to second. So it's a lot. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Oh, Ruddock goes into the back bumper of Walker, and they both lose out, and that gives an opportunity to both Duke and Martin Pilkington there. That was not what you wanted. I think Jordan Ruddock just had a bit too much of outbraking going into Brooklands, and that put him and Walker on the back foot, so to speak.
Yeah, I was just going to say on the lead up to that, they were showing great trust in each other, and it was getting very, very close. I'm sure Jordan Ruddock will be absolutely gutted at that contact. As to say, obviously Aaron will be very disappointed, but that's all down to Jordan. Was that straight slapped him in the back and pushed him off? So yeah, he'll be absolutely gutted with himself. Just as a few, I mean, the field's getting spread out now, but the battles are thick all the way down. Regan back through there, and I'm sure he'll put James under some pressure now. But Giotto, obviously his first time racing with us, and he's taking some big scalps at the moment. He's really impressing this evening.
And he's also taking a few wide lines there as well in the process. But I think the thing is he's keeping it nice and clean. He's not trying to do anything untoward and cause any problems for himself in his first SimSport racing event. But Ruddock and Walker still battling away, going towards Brooklands. Now this is where we saw now Jordan Ruddock, as you can see, has learnt his lesson, as in, I'm not going to outbreak myself going into Brooklands. I'm going to make sure it's nice and tidy. I can get a clean run on Aaron coming through Luffield. They're going to exit Luffield now, up the gears, up to third, up to fourth. I'm going to go through Woodcut at around 125 miles an hour across the start-finish line. And again, Walker just seems to be nailing the apexes, nailing the braking points, and also the power out of the corners. And that's quite important with the rear-wheel drive machine.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you've got to be patient with these guys. You've got to get them on the apex. You've got to wait for it to turn in so you can get on that power as soon as you can. That is scary close. The trust that he's putting in his own judgment there is amazing. It's just talent, I mean, to run as close as that without actually taking anybody out. It's always side by side now.
Yeah, down the hanger straight we go. Who could get the run into slow? It looks like Aaron Walker. He's about nearly half a car length ahead. Walker will get the inside run. Ruddock's going to try, I think, possibly if he can, through the corner. He gets a great run out there through into Vale. And it's going to be tight going into club, but he's going to go towards the outside. If you're going to think you're going to send it around the outside through club and get the inside run through into that corner, Jordan Ruddock has just absolutely nailed it. And Lukas Kakos just behind. Now, that was very close coming out of club down onto the wing straight here towards Abbey. And Kakos now all of the back bumper of Walker. That is going to be for 13th position as opposed to 12th, as Jordan Ruddock now starts to get a breakaway in the number 17 TP12 Kessel Racing Pro ranked. really, with a lot of drivers not having made their second stop yet. I mean, including these two here, James Hartnell and Jordan Ruddock, two Ferrari 488 GT3s battling it out over what is 5th on the road. And Ruddock has really, after his initial contretemps, let's say, between him and Aaron Walker, has really come good. 41 minutes exactly on the clock remaining. He really started to come good, and the temperature's now coming up, so it's going to help the Ferraris a little bit here, because he's now going to try and see if he can put the frighteners on James Hartnell. Track temperature 21 degrees, air temperature 17 degrees, so it's probably with the way that the weather is looking at the moment, it's looking a bit cloudy, a little bit muggy out there, but it's helping the tyre temperatures and the brakes for all the drivers concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Jordan's going to maybe try and make a move here. He's tucked right up behind James and in the slipstream.
Yeah, and hanger straights, heading towards Stowe, pulling to the outside is Ruddock. And he's going to try and sweep in. It's a really good judgment call there, as they're now going to go through into Vale. He's about half a car behind Hartnell, down into Club. Now, is he going to do a repeat of earlier? He is. He is. Can he get it done, though? That's the biggest thing. No, he runs a little bit wide. Oh, a little bit of front wing panel bashing there. But Jordan Ruddock does exactly what he did earlier on, and he's just done a great move. And here is Lukas Kakos. Kakos again. He's come from absolutely nowhere. I mean, the the Lamborghini has been scything its way silently through the field like an Italian assassin. And has just really done a great job as Rich Smith comes in for the final time in the Lexus RCF from what is 15th on the road. So great job there, Steve, you agree, from Jordan Ruddock.
Yeah, absolutely. It was perfect. It was almost a carbon copy of the move on Walker earlier on, although a little bit of paint was traded there, but I think that was just a bit of race rub in there, nothing too dramatic. Yeah, as you say, Lucas right on the back of these two now. I'm sure he'll be looking to try and put a move on Hartnell as well.
Standings on 145 points. Abdoulaye Diop will very shortly be across the start-finish line, our third place finisher here. And João Diaz very happy, flashing the lights in 23rd, 26-year-old from Portugal. So it looks like James Hartnell and Nicolas Girato will round out the top 5. Great job by Girato. First performance in SIMSPORT Racing ACC Season 3, rounding out the top 5 in the 39 Aston Martin. We'll speak of the devil, and they do appear. Here is the R Motorsport car. And look how close Kakos and Ruddock are. It's not over yet here, Steve. My goodness. Kakos is fighting for 5th place. Ruddock looks to try and take advantage. Kakos on the inside, into Bricklands for the final time. Kakos might get the move done, or does he? Let's see. Oh, that's close. A little bit of rubbing. Girato runs wide. Kakosh to the outside. Running to the outside on Luffield. Can this be two abreast across the start-finish line? If it is, I think Ruddock's going to have the run out of the final corner. He does. Oh, he turns him. He turns him on the final corner. Ruddock denied 6th place by Girato for the moment, but I'm sure that might be investigated post-race. Well, but Lukas Kakosh, heart in the mouth, defibrillator on standby. Girato turns around Ruddock on the final corner at Woodcote. Oh my goodness, here's Dave Hedges rounding out the top 10 behind Stephen Haley and Gavin Utley. And Gavin now picks up 48 points for his troubles. So Dave Hedges takes 10th. Oh my goodness, Steve, can you believe that on the final corner? Jordan Ruddock denied.
Speechless. Yeah, I think the stewards are going to have something to look at for just a couple of incidents this race, just to review and hopefully rectify. And you never like to affect the standings with stewards' decisions, but sometimes they have to be made.
Well, round 2 here at Silverstone. What a job by Kevin Critchley. Absolutely fantastic performances there. And, you know, just how our top 3 have done. Obviously, Archie Clifford Roberts takes the provisional standings in this at the moment. Obviously, Chris Crossman finishing in 8th place. Archie Clifford Roberts having a great job in 2nd.